I like Matthew Golden. I'm a big Emeka Ibuka guy as well. Like I think both of them are great. Are you under the assumption, because obviously Golden's a name to watch here in the first round, are you under the assumption that GP is here this season and that they're looking long term? Are you still thinking GP could be here long term? What's your thoughts there?
I don't really think they're going to extend him, and I don't think he's in their plans necessarily past this year. I don't think they're
Yeah.
going to trade him. I don't really get that inclination. Everyone I've talked to says they're not trying to trade him. Now, the wild card I always tell people with this is the Steelers don't plan to trade him, but what does GP want to do? Because
Thank you.
listen, man, GP's probably going to want to get paid. He's probably going to want to get paid, and I don't think the Steelers are going to want to pay him this offseason. And I don't know what the reaction to that's going to be. It could be trade. Like it could be. And so I don't think that's crazy to think.
I agree. I try to warn everybody every time I have this conversation does the Pittsburgh Steelers want George Pickens to be humble and great and walk into the door and be like, you know what? I'm glad that you paid DK before me. That sounds awesome. I'm here to stay. But that's probably not going to happen. I don't think that's going to go as swimmingly as everybody hopes it does. And once it doesn't, that's when decisions are made. None of this is made in April. You know, he's not getting traded on draft night unless they already know something or they get an offer that they just can't refuse. And I don't think either of those are going to happen. I'm thinking June, July is when things become a little bit concerning on the George Pickens front. I agree with you, though. I don't think if I had to guess today, I would say there's a better chance he's here than he's gone, but that could change in a heartbeat the second that he doesn't show up to minicamp because he's not under contract.
Yeah, I have thought if there's maybe a resolution there. You know, I very much think he's going to play the Brandon Ayuk playbook. I think he's going to do that. He's going to hold in. I don't know if he's going to do the theatrics Brandon Ayuk did, but I do think he's going to hold in. More like Deontay Johnson probably in that regard. But one thing I have thought about, if maybe there's a short-term kind of idea here where maybe the Steelers up his money this year and then maybe add a year on. So it's like a 1-year extension essentially. Now, I'm not sure why Pickens would do that, to be quite honest with you, but if he just wants to get paid and the Steelers, you know, want that security of him being here, I could see like a mini extension being done to kind of bridge that. And of course, if he is, you know, if what we say happens and he's kind of just humble and he comes in, works really hard, and you see this kind of new leaf overturned, I mean, very, very real chance the Steelers will tag him and try to work him into their long-term plans there. But I also think they have to plan for contingencies with regards to him right now. But I agree. I think he's more than likely on the roster, but it's not because the Steelers want to trade him. They don't want to trade him. It's going to be how he reacts to he's not going to get paid. DK got 30 million a year, et cetera, et cetera. All that's going to be the question.